Hey everyone, welcome to another instalment of the Parrott Bros channel. Today we're going to be discussing how to get the lower bumper trims back to their former glory. Now I'm sure most of you on your cars have probably got something similar to this. I mean, this is off a car that's done sort of 150,000 miles. I've put it up against a black cloth so you can see exactly how damaged it is, and it sort of goes white, like the paint or the rubberized coating comes off and it goes all sort of pebble dashed and looks horrible. I'm just going to show you in a couple of easy steps how to get it from this, with its horrible white stone chippy, back to a nice, back to black, factory OEM looking trim. And just a couple of easy steps. Now the first step is with some just soapy water and a reasonably stiff brush. Just give it a good going over, just to remove any dirt, because obviously this does sit at the front of your car, and as you can see, it gets quite a lot of crud, dirt, and obviously you don't want any of that on there when you come to do the stage 2. So if you just give that a good scrub, I'll get all set up and then I'll come back to you in a second. Okay, so all I've done here is just laid out a couple of yellow cloths just to stop my little wooden table getting too wet, because obviously outside at the moment it's near freezing, so I thought I'd do this video inside. So literally just start from one end and just give it a good scrub. Stiff brush just helps get off any loose paint or any sort of articles that are just a little bit stiffer to get off. But you don't want to paint it and then it start flaking off. So this is just the normal soap you'd use to wash your car with. And by using a brush with a slightly longer pile, it just enables you to get right through to the other side. That way you're getting the best possible clean. Just give it a quick flip. I mean, you can either, what I've done with these is, because one of mine was broken, I managed to buy a set of all three for somewhere in the region of about 15 or 20 pounds. And I'm just going to revamp them before I put them on the car. Or you can, it takes a couple of seconds just to literally just pull off the trim, and then you can run the car without it. It won't matter whilst you're doing this, because it does take a little while. You've obviously got to clean it, let it dry, coat it, let it dry, and then you might need to, depending on how bad it is, do another coat. And I mean, although this didn't look too bad, you can already see, if I just move it off the cloth, you can already see how much dirt has come off that, and we haven't even wiped it yet. So make sure you give it a good clean, and it just means you'll get better results at the end. Just go once over it once more. I mean, you can see as well the state of the colour of that water. So now I've got the clutch like that, just wrap it round, and then you can just flip it over and just run your hand down the inside, get it nice and dry. I'd probably recommend, before going on to the second stage, is just to put it, if it's cold, put it over a radiator or something like that. So in a warm environment, just for half an hour, just to get all the little bits and bobs dry. That looks so much better already. But yeah, there's still loads of soap in all the cracks at the bottom, so I'm just going to give this another little go, and then I'll put it on the radiator and I'll come back to you with ready for stage 2. Okay, so now we're on to stage 2. Now what we use for stage 2 is the plastic bumper paint from Halfords in the black. As you can see there, this cost me about $7.99, and basically you just want to shake it up for a couple of minutes. It's just to keep it in a warm environment, so maybe keep it in your house while you're doing it. Ideally you want to spray outside, because otherwise you'll paint everything and it will smell and whatnot. Just cover whatever you're painting. Once painted, take inside and leave to dry in the warm for half an hour. If you've got a shed or something like that, would be ideal. But you just want to sort of go all the way to and from, not too much, because obviously you don't want to do it too wet, but you want to get a good coverage. You might have to do it a couple of times, but it's not a problem. So you just literally now what I like to do is leave it for a few minutes, let it get touch dry, and then spin it round, so then you're painting at the angle, because at the moment we can't see what's down there, and the likelihood is we probably miss some. So we'll wait for that to dry. I'll spin it round and then we'll do it again. Right, so now I've turned it round, you can see there's some white bits still because we need to spray at that angle, so we'll go over it just once more again, and then we'll have a look again once it's dry. What I'll do is let me just unmount you and you can have a quick look as to what it looks like so far. Now, so at this point it's still wet and we've only done one coat each way, but you can see already that is 10 times better, and it actually dries quite matte like the original used to. So it almost looks just like a new trim. So we'll leave that to dry for a couple of minutes and then I'll come back to you again, see if it needs a recoat. If not, then we're hunky-dory. Right, now we've got it to a point where it's almost done, but it's worth looking over, just into just little gaps here, just where there might be a tiny little bit missing. So just maybe go around and do a final little paint just into. You can see there's just a tiny little white bit just on the undersides here. So I'm going to go in and just do a last little touch up. Right guys, we're back with the grill. As you can see, it's all finished, all dry, and look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. Back to its original sort of, not dull, but a clean black, not shiny. We'll go for a bit of a close-up here. You can see there's no white speckles, nothing. It's a shame I don't have another one so you can compare it, but we'll do a little picture comparison in a second. I'll do a screenshot and we can save them both. But there you go, there you have it. What I'll do is another video shortly, just to show you how to remove and refit these grills. It's very simple. I'm sure most of you probably know if you've had your TT for a little while how they come in and out, but I'll do a little video which I'll link up at a later date. Hope you've enjoyed guys, thanks for watching.